top 5 artists, independent, whatever you want to call it. That's Joe Moses. That's me.
And the respect is there from everybody else as well.
Yeah. You know, I'm one of them type of dudes, like from prison to the streets. I demand my respect, and we have meetings on that, like just a respect thing. It's all about respect. Like the more respect I give, the more respect I want to receive. Yeah. Like I'm gonna give respect first, but you disrespect me, it's gonna be a whole another type of problem.
Now, real quick, man, like we were talking like talking respect, you know what I mean? Yeah. And we had, like yesterday, we had Wiz.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got to chop it up with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way he handled the situation between him and Ye, I thought it was cool, dog. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta set a tone, let them know where you stand, you know what I mean? Like,
Wiz ain't for play. I mean,
my nigga, and I didn't know that off the bat.
I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Half of LA gonna ride with Wiz.
Yeah.
Wiz done put a lot of niggas on their feet. So at the end of the day, Wiz is a good nigga to me. Wiz the only nigga that I've ever been with in the club and buy 70 bottles himself and pass them out to everybody.
Okay.
Wiz is a good nigga.
And the way he handled it too with Ye coming through and apologizing, he seemed like a G about it. Now, from the artist standpoint, like, what the fuck happens when it's like, the fuck? Like, could you tell us, like, I'm not sure if it's happened to you or somebody within your circle, what goes into mind, like, how do I play this? Like, I gotta be true to myself, but I know a lot of cats are watching, are involved. I might not like that nigga, but he might be cool with one of my niggas. And what happens, dog?
I'm gonna keep it G with you. Me, as a hothead, Wiz played it a lot better than I would have ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hothead, everybody's around me a hothead, but they gonna listen to what I gotta say.
Yeah.
So if I say, fuck that nigga, my whole hood gonna say, fuck that nigga.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So me just, talking about my kid and all this other type of shit, I would have been like, I would have just lost it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And probably I would have had, like, management would have had to calm me down and really explain to me, like, Joe, nah, you can't be.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a hothead. I go 0 to 100 real quick. And sometimes I don't know how to catch myself. Like, I'll be like, got me fucked up, I'm ready to. But never in a million years would I ever go social media anything.
Okay.
When I catch you, I'm gonna catch you.
Exactly. Okay.
I'm not gonna go social media. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Ooh, so the way Wiz played it is excellent, because I'm not gonna even lie to you. Wiz got them niggas around him. He might look like he just happy-go-lucky and all that, but he got niggas around him that's with that bullshit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You understand what I'm saying? Every nigga around him 100.
Yeah.
They 100. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got some real niggas around them that's 100. And shout out to TGOD. That's family.
Yeah.
That's family. So Wiz say,
real
you know
shit.
What I mean?
Dog.
That's family.
Hey man, I gotta put this out there, Joe. You and Ty, could it be a project? I won't even ask for an album, man. Could it?
It's an album.
Like
we already dropped Whoop 1. That was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Whoop 2 will be dropped by summer.
Okay, cool.
Whoop 2 will be, and it's an album.
Hell yeah.
We're just trying to figure out what we gonna take it to. If we just gonna do a mixtape thing, or we Atlantic gonna take it, or
they gotta take it.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta take it, dog. Like, that chemistry between the two of y'all, how y'all sound on the track, and then the stage show is compatible with the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, all right, these niggas do it for real.
Yeah.
Big up too. I know you were talking to Bam on the show, on his night show, about y'all's chemistry, dudes.
That's Dolla. That's Dolla. Dolla
is something fun, man.
See, Dolla showed me it's not about what's going on in the streets or anything else. It's about making the quality music.
Yeah.
You make the quality of music, you can become anybody you become. And that's one thing I learned about, where the music business is at right now. A lot of artists get picked up for not being the toughest nigga in the streets or not having the biggest reputation, but they making it just the quality of music, and people gotta, so they can become anybody. It's like a nigga in prison. If he your celly and you don't know this nigga from, a can of paint, he could tell you, man, I had $1 million on the streets.
Yeah.
And long as he got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could tell you whatever. It's just like, it's same thing with music. So Dolla showed me, like, man, Joe, don't stop worrying about what's going on in the streets, nigga, and get in the studio and make the quality of music. And that's one thing that I respect him on, because it shows within the music. It shows he works harder than a lot of people. Man. He does.
Yeah.
We do a lot of this from the house too. Me and Ty, we do a lot of working from the house.
Okay.
Like we took it back to the old school, how we did Tootie and Booty and Go Bitch, and we just start recording back at the house, and the vibe is way more better. We just take it to the big studio.
How many years y'all in working, Joe?
2008. I've been knowing him forever. Before music, so our relationship is way different than a lot of people.
Was there pressure, dude? Like, I mean,
it's
have that radio record?
it's always pressure with me and him because at the end of the day we family, so we might not see, like I say, we might not see eye to eye. He might have a different record that he want to press, and I might be like, nah, let's do this, but we always come together and make it happen. You know what I mean? And it's always pressure trying to get that radio song. But he sometimes I might call him and say, I got one. And sometimes he might call me like, bro, I got one.
Right.
Come get on this. Whoa. You notice the biggest songs that we got is Joe Moses and Ty Dolla $ign songs.
They bangers.
Seeing
bangers crazy.
You got that Cannabis Cup, dude, that was crazy, bro. Like,
crazy.
Seeing, bam, come on, man. It was like she had to be like 40-something-year-old white lady.
Yeah.
Right next to us.
Yeah.
Going in.
Going crazy.
And
they love me and Dolla.
Burn Rubber, that's my thing. Too,
hell yeah.
That's the one.
As big as I get, I'd be like, damn, I wish this song I wish one of my other songs get bigger than this song. But Burn Rubber is always the song that everybody want to hear.
Everybody's in.
And I'd be like, my nigga, you know, I was in the club with Diddy. We was at Playhouse, and they played Burn Rubber. And Diddy looked at me, he was like, nigga, you got one.
Yeah.
And I looked at D, I said, nigga, do you know? I'm thinking in my head, like, this like 2 years old, bro.
Is that
But he like, Joe,
niggas, fuck
my nigga
pussy
Joe
niggas.
got one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Diddy like, nigga, this 2 years old.
Yeah.
Because it make you feel a way.
It does, dog. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
And that could be a problem for me sometimes, though, because some songs that I think is supposed to be bigger than that does not reach that capacity.
I hear you.
And I'll be like, fuck, I got to make a song bigger than Burn Rubber.
Right.
You got heat, dog.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Before you get up out, man, dog, like I seen on IG, man, like on some other shit, dog. Like I be going through the comments and shit, my nigga, you know what I mean? And this lady, dog, like I don't know what the fuck, but she commented on you and was like, Joe Moses, I just want to thank you so very much. I met you somewhere. Somehow, like, she told you she was a fan and she met her son liked you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, like, you're like, man, hold on, you gave your son, her son your phone number or some shit, and you be checking up on him, and, like, you pulled up at his birthday, like.
Yeah, that's my little dude, Lil Nate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
he played football and from Long Beach, and this is how I met her. She called me, was like, I'm a big, well, my son is a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
And she hit me up one day and was like, his birthday is coming up. You think you can show up? And I was like, I maybe can. And, you know, I just took out my time and showed up. And he been like family to me ever since.
Dude, my nigga, that shit is huge, dog.
Like, you know what I mean? It's not no money involved. It wasn't show up for no money. It was just, and that's just the type of person that I am. It's like, you can make time for these hoes. You can make time for spending money. You can make time for the people that's supporting you too.
Yeah.
And that's, sometimes I would like, sometimes you want to build that rapport with people. It's just like, I'm stern in what I believe in. So, sometimes don't play me.
Yeah.
Don't try to play me.
Yeah.
Don't try to get me for free or try to be like, I can get Joe for free. I'm not at that. But, when it comes to my fans, I be trying to be there all the time. I want to be there a lot more, but sometimes I can't. Just my schedule doesn't allow it.
Nah, we've seen that, dog. Like, you came through for us, like,
you know what I mean? And
I just some real shit.
But
nigga.
I've always been like, some promoters that I deal with, I'll be like, listen, if I've been dealing with you for years and you always put money in my pocket to help feed my kids, I'll be like, listen, I'm always flexible with you.
Yeah.
But you also got to know too, I'm getting bigger and bigger every year. So my price that was last year is not the same this year.
Oh, your quality of music.
It's quality, exactly. So we have to build that with each other. And some people take advantage of you. Some people be like, nah, I got you, Joe. I fuck with you. I believe in you. You understand what I'm saying? Even if we take a loss, I believe with you. So, that's how I am in the streets. That's how I am in real life. I try to be that type of person where I try to be hands-on but hands-off at the same time. I try to be where, like, I'm one phone call away, but I try to distance myself away from the bullshit.
I heard that.